We recognize the commitment you have made in sending us to school here at NA, and it is greatly appreciated. I believe you have provided us with the best learning environment possible. We also realize that it is not only an investment of your money, but your time and effort as you spend countless hours attending school functions and volunteering. Hopefully you feel satisfied with the return on your investment. Thank you to our teachers and faculty. You have challenged us intellectually, piqued our curiosities, shared your knowledge, and imparted valuable skills in us, all the while guiding us through our middle school years. We will carry these lessons throughout high school and beyond. A special thanks to Mr. Ashburn for his leadership of the middle school. Your efforts and devotion to NA are greatly appreciated. In looking back on this year, I cannot help but think about the moments when I was challenged academically. Okay, don't shrug me off, guys, that took crazy high school math courses, but honors geometry with Mrs. Purcell was enough for me, as I was sometimes left dazed and confused. But it was thinking mathematically, algebraically, sorry, Mrs. Purcell, that helped me frame my middle school years. NA middle school students, we are the product of our shared experiences and memories. While we had many adventures in middle school, it was our classroom experiences, capstone, and arts and athletics that stand out as shaping the students and people we have become. Now, as I already mentioned, the teachers are the backbone of this program. When you think about the amount of time that we have spent with our teachers from 6th to 8th grade, it works out to over 3,150 hours of togetherness, not including sports or overnights. This time reflects not only textbook learning, but the more important stuff, like what it means to be a good person, how to work in teams, how to listen to others when all you really want to do is get your point across, and how to admit you're wrong when all along you thought you were right. Now, most days during the school year, it feels like we've hung out more with our teachers than our family. No one will likely ever forget our experiment to figure out how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop from 6th grade with this team. Basically, the world will never know. But what we do know is what a cool science lesson it was, and how good the lollipops tasted. In 7th grade, we moved on to laying out the argument for why the world would never know just how many licks it takes. Mr. Caldwell's crazy approach ingrained in us argument, evidence, explanation. And then in Mr. Ball's world culture class, we learned how to verbalize our arguments. Biggest takeaway there, get to class first so you don't have to give your speech first. Whether it was science, world cultures, math, English, arts, health, or language classes, there was always a teacher at the front of the room who brought learning to another level. Now, our education has not been limited to the classroom. The numerous field trips and capstones were a great time for bonding as well as moral and intellectual growth. At Heifer, as Mr. Ashburn mentioned, we experienced the living conditions of those across the globe and realized that 6 guys sleeping on a 6x6 slab of concrete, not optimal sleeping conditions. We also realized just how hard it was to put a good meal together. Shout out to all the cooks in the house. Everything tasted a lot better when we got home. Now, the 7th grade trip to Boston, however, had plenty of good food. The tour of Fenway Park was easily the highlight of the trip. Even Yankees fans had to admit it was cool seeing the oldest park in baseball. Finally, our trip to Fairview Lake at the beginning of this year was yet another chance to make new friends and hang with old ones. I can only imagine the fun we will have at Dorney Park and our trip to DC next week. Finally, arts and athletics have also been a part of the memories made. Drama, visual arts, band, elements, and chorus have all provided us with an opportunity to interact with our peers in a more casual setting. Various dance concerts may have been a little nerve-wracking or embarrassing, but the rehearsals were an opportunity to learn some new moves and hang out with friends. Being on sports teams has helped us to strengthen teamwork and leadership skills. We bonded during the many practices, bus trips, and games. These activities provide us a chance to socialize in a non-educational environment, an important part of making the relationships we have today. Now, all of these great memories and experiences over the course of our years in the middle school have shaped each and every one of us in unique ways. We are all different people with a common bond of NA. We are a class of intellectuals, athletes, musicians, actors, dancers, and artists. We are individuals that together make up the class of 2018. Who are we? In the words of my classmates, they are.